In this tutorial, I want us to learn how to get data from Excel to Power BI, create the calendar table inside Power BI, and finally create our first measures. For this case, we're going to create measures for year to date, quarter to date, and month to date. Now, the first step is to get our data from Power BI. So you can either import from here or click get data to connect data from multiple sources. You can get data from Excel, Power BI datasets, Dataverse, SQL Server, analysis services, and also from a blank query. So we'll get our data from Excel. My data will be known as shipping data June 2021, which I've saved on my documents. So I'll navigate to my documents. Under documents, I'll look for the Power BI folder, shipping data Power BI, and click on this file and click open. Once Power BI connects to my Excel workbook, I'll preview my workbook to check the source data and to make sure that I'm importing the correct sheet to my Power BI. So this is my correct file. My data is from January 1, 2019 to June 5, 2021. Then I'll click load. So once the data is loaded, it will come to this area where you'll see fields. Once the data is loaded, you can view the data view from there. Once the data is loaded, we can now create our calendar table. So I'll go to the report area, go to modeling, then new table. So the table will be called calendar. So I'll replace the calendar as the name of the table. It's equals to calendar DAX function. Then my start date will be January 1, 2019. So I'll use the function date. Then the year is 2019, the month is January, and the day is 1st. And the end date will be today's date. So you can either use the function today or I just use the hard-coded date. 2021, May 6th. Then enter. So once the calendar is created, we can view it from here. That is the orders data, while that is the calendar data. Okay, our first visual is the year to date. So our first visual will be year to date. So we'll create a measure for that by going to modeling, then click. So the first measure we'll create is the year to date sales. So we'll create new measure that will come from the orders table. So we'll call it year to date sales is equal to total year to date, then sum total cost, then filter with the shipping date field. So under the card that we've just placed here, we can now build visuals and pick our year to date sales, which is now the measure has been created under the orders table. The next visual is the quarter to date sales. So we'll go to modeling, then new measure. So quarter to date sales using the total QTD, then sum total cost, then filter with the shipping date. So we'll have quarter to date sales here as a measure. You can add here a card, then tick here quarter to date sales. Then finally, the month to date uses the same argument, but we use the DAX function TOTALMTD. MTD sales is equal to TOTALMTD sum total cost, then filter with shipping date. So I'm going to introduce another card for MTD sales. Reposition this, then select MTD sales or month to date sales. Then after that, you can always format your cards to have unique colors by using the formatting tool here. Thanks for watching. My name is David Kandia.